As always, it is so great to have you here, and I hope you're all staying safe and healthy out there. Anyways, it's another cold and chilly February day, and you know, like I've told you in the past, during times like this, there's nothing better than a bowl of soup to warm your soul. Anyways, today that's exactly what we're doing. We're making a classic soup from the north of Spain, but more specifically from the beautiful region of the Basque Country. We're talking Spanish potato and leek soup. This is known as the famous Porrusalda. And let me tell you, this soup is filled with so many simple yet delicious flavors. It's made with humble everyday ingredients that you can easily find at your supermarket. And the best part, it comes together in 40 minutes using just one pan. Folks, serve this soup as a side dish next to some grilled fish, or even as a main course next to a crunchy baguette. Either way, it's the kind of recipe that truly showcases when less is more and the simple things are the best things. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. The Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the spices you need to make all your favorite Spanish recipes among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings. And they even offer classic grilling systems, that way you can always perfectly cook your paella at home. Folks, visit Tienda.com. Let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there, and make sure you use coupon code on a fork during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's begin by prepping our ingredients. I'm going to cut 2 medium-sized potatoes. This is 500 grams, which is about 1 1/4 pounds. They've already been peeled, washed, and patted dry. Each one 2 small bite-sized pieces that are 1/2 inch thick, which is 1.25 centimeters. Important to use potatoes here that are a bit more waxy than starchy, as they hold their shape better in soups. I'm using Yukon Golds, but you can also use new potatoes, Golden Delight, or even red potatoes. Then we'll cut 4 leeks in half lengthwise. I've already chopped off the root and the top green leaves and removed one of the outer layers. And add the leeks into a colander and rinse them under some water. Then we'll pat each one completely dry, and you want to make sure to remove any of the excess dirt. And then we'll thinly slice each leek. And we'll also finely chop 1 medium-sized onion, roughly chop 4 cloves of garlic, and thinly slice 2 carrots that have been peeled. For the next step, let's start cooking our dish. I'm going to heat a stock pot with a medium heat, and add in a generous 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 35 milliliters. As always, important to use the good stuff here. This is the base side of the soup and what flavors all the ingredients. You can get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. After a couple minutes, we'll add in all the chopped vegetables except for the potatoes. And we'll mix the ingredients around. That way they're all coated in the olive oil. And as you know, I like to mix this around continuously. That way everything evenly sautés. After about 5 minutes, and the vegetables are lightly sautéed, we'll add in the chopped potatoes. And season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together. Then we'll add in 6 cups of vegetable broth, which is about 1 1/2 liters. You can also use chicken broth here, or even beef broth if you like. Either way, link on how to make my homemade veggie broth in the description box below. And we'll also add in 1 bay leaf, turn it up to a high heat, and give it a gentle mix. Once it comes to a boil, we'll place the lid on the stock pot and lower the fire to a low-medium heat, and we're going to simmer this between 15 to 20 minutes until the potatoes are just cooked through. After simmering the soup for about 20 minutes, we'll remove the lid. And at this point, those potatoes should be perfectly cooked through. You know, you can always pierce them with a toothpick just to ensure that they're done. If you see that yours need more time, you simmer this for a few more minutes. At this point, I'm going to remove the stock pot from the heat. Transfer some of the soup into a shallow bowl. And garnish with fresh parsley. Check it out, our Spanish potato and leek soup is done. Easy to make, Simple, heart-healthy ingredients, and all done in 40 minutes using just one pan. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, the famous Porrusalda, a classic soup from the beautiful region of País Vasco. Can't wait to try this. Here we go. Still hot. Check that out. You know, like I told you at the beginning, the perfect food for that cold and chilly weather. That's with that bite, it warms your soul. But for me, the real winners that we have humble everyday ingredients. We got so much flavor out of this soup. Give it a try at home. Easy to make, heart healthy, and truly the kind of food that's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. Really quick, before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Stephen Riggs, John Kachanowski, John Dayan, and Juan Iturri. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. Then we can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.